Welcome back to Gaijin Hideout. I'm Jeff. With me, as always, is Jesse, and this is more Dragon's Dogma 2. So, Jesse.
Interesting. What is this, Jeff? What is this, Jeff?
We have something a little bit grotesque and beautiful on the screen. We are going to react to IGN's interview titled Dragon's Dogma 2 Get to Know the Sphinx. So, we're just going to get right into it because
she's so like terrifying and crazy looking, but also strangely alluring.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it before I get lost in her eyes any further, and she bites my head off through the screen. So
I know.
Let's go.
This is your choice. The greatest worth your eyes describe.
It's a guy.
Wait, that is not the voice I expected, Jeff. What is this?
This is your choice.
Is this a trap, Jeff?
The greatest worth your eyes describe.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I just want to point out Jesse said he thought that was very alluring, and we're gonna have to work on your radar. We're gonna have to work on your Shinigami eyes, Jesse, for detecting these things. Oh no! Oh
God
dear!
Damn it, Jeff.
That is it is kind of a demonic kind of figure, you know. It's like baiting you in with one thing, and then it's like, "Hey, what's up?" Oh, okay.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Well, there's Jesse's embarrassing clip on the internet forever. They got me with the ice type in Pokemon Scarlet. Now they got you with the Sphinx.
I know. What goes around comes around.
Yeah. Be careful what you laugh at.
Worth your eyes describe.
Oh my god!
What the? It's like a fucking
It
bomber.
just dive bombed me. That is oh my god.
Jeez.
Deep dive indeed.
All right, they wanted to add it to the game.
スフィンクスといえば何ですかって謎々でしょ、だからスフィンクスで謎々をやりたい。ただアクションゲームだからアクションゲームで
All right, that's interesting. I don't
okay.
mind that. Yeah, puzzles and stuff.
Solving puzzles through action, because it's an action game. We came up with lots of ideas for riddles solved through action. I like what I'm hearing, Jesse. I like what I'm hearing. There's none of this like what game does that? Like God of War, maybe, or like Uncharted.
Yeah.
I love Uncharted.
Yeah, there's
but
a
like
lot
it's
of,
like
there's a lot of box
boom,
pushing in those games.
like massive explosions, and then the big, strong, powerful action guy, he's got to like move some boxes around, move some shapes together.
Let's play FedEx for 15 minutes, Jeff.
Yeah. You gotta like put the star shape in the star hole to unlock the door. You know.
アクションゲームでどうやって謎々解かせようっていうので
I'm curious how they actually implement that. That's an interesting
い
idea.
っぱい謎々を作ったので謎々をアクションで解く
It's always so tricky with like puzzles and stuff because there's this really fine line of between like piss easy, why did they include this, and like miserable.
Yeah. So we came up with lots of ideas for the riddles solved through action gameplay.
いっぱい謎々を作ったので謎々をアク
It's
ション
gonna be like combat based, maybe with enemies.
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah, it's very
it's like to
intriguing.
kind of like make you figure out. Maybe they're like enemies with type resistances or like weird things.
Maybe they want us to go and like kill somebody and collect their eyeballs. I don't know.
These goblins look like they're covered in something. You know?
Okay.
謎々を
That's why I say that. You see that? It's like mud.
They do. Yeah. What is that? What's going on here?
Well, we've seen
Grease
like
goblins.
We've seen like elemental, like attacks on stuff like the archer class. Remember the archer had the water arrow
Yeah.
that he kicked to put out the Saurian that was on fire.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's stuff like that.
What is this? Deliver. Oh, so we're delivering. Okay. Interesting.
いやーユニークですね。その謎々のやり取りをする
It's detailed facial expressions when you're solving a riddle, for example.
I know that's the most terrifying part of her is her, the fucking human almost way she looks at you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
it's-
really twisted and like a fucked up like
She,
don't bite me sort of
Jesse,
way.
still kind of coping over there.
Zimzer. I don't know. I can't. It's a thing. I don't. Yeah.
Well, now you're just gonna get canceled on Twitter talking like that. Oh my goodness, that's upsetting.
That's a broken neck is what that is, Jeff.
Yeah.
世界がこれだっていうことを決定した後覗き込んでくるんですよね これ本当にそれでいい
God.
Oh,
Oh, it's
no.
so
Is that what that
creepy.
is?
That's what that was,
That's what
yeah.
this is?
It's-
So every time we do an answer, it's like, are you sure? Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this.
Really ramping up the tension. Oh.
I don't like this.
これ本当にそれでいいの
本当に?
それをやりたかったんですよ
He's just like
He's
imagine.
laughing at you specifically, Jeff.
He's visualizing in his mind how many like players are going to be just so terrified going through this. Just like, ha ha ha! Oh, they're all going to shit themselves.
いやでもあの
はい
不気味さ
It's so creepy that it causes you to think that you're really in a battle of wits against it. Why did they add gaslighting to the game? This was not necessary.
本当に知恵比べをリアルにさせられてるような錯覚に
Oh,
陥
those
る
are
ん
some
です
crazy looking like peacock wings.
あの辺は
What did that? What did that text say?
It looks like
Your eyes, indeed, this is what I saw. Your eyes are true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize.
it
Okay.
looks like we had to bring her an item, right? We had that delivery screen. The guy went off to go presumably collect
Jesse?
something. I'm not sure. Maybe it just has a deep voice. We don't know, Jeff. I don't know how the Sphinx biology works.
I'm sorry. Can continue.
Anyway, yeah, it seems like it's kind of pick out the specific item sort of deal. So
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. So I guess is the idea that you do all the riddles, or you just say screw it, I'm gonna fight you, and if you
Yeah,
fail
you
the
just
riddles,
kill
he
her.
fights you anyway. Yeah.
I'm not sure, Jeff. It's a good question.
あの辺はすごく力入れて
そう今日そうなんですよね謎々ね
I'll just read that because my I'm blocking that a little bit. Sorry, guys. IGN's player did answer the riddle correctly today.
皆さん割と正解されてたんですけど
Games Journal got something
He
right.
got
Unbelievable.
he's sad. He's sad. Did you see that?
I know.
He's like, oh, I didn't get to see the journalist
Him
shit
crushed.
himself today.
Crushed into dust.
ね皆さん割と正解されてたんですけど
Oh, poor guy.
正解やったら終わり
But it's all over for you if you answer right.
Oh,
What a
okay,
sicko!
yeah.
What a sicko, dude! What the
こ
heck?
こが
I didn't get him, but I'll
そこが
get
怖いとこ
you.
ですよドラゴンズドグマ
That's the scary thing about Dragon's Dogma. Oh my goodness.
All right, and presumably,
Oh!
whoa! First question, first riddle. Where's your shirt?
Yeah, first riddle. Can you put some clothes on, sir, ma'am? It's ma'am. This is him going.
I
It's
don't know.
ma'am.
I don't know.
その謎々の
He just killed your whole party, and he's like, "It's ma'am."
I like these names, by the way. Main pawn.
Oh yeah. This is so horrifying. This is straight out of hell. I never thought about it, but I guess like depending on your faith, like if you're Christian, like Sphinxes are probably just like demons to you. You know.
It's a one-to-one recreation.
Good to be reunited.
スフィンクスが倒せるか倒せないか戦えるか戦えないかもその謎々の
Whether or
I guess
not
it's
you
a
can defeat
really-
or even fight the Sphinx is a riddle too. What does that mean? That sounds like some nonsense.
I'm guessing one, it's fucking hard to find this thing, and two, it's even harder to fight it and beat it.
一つ
oh.
なんでそういうとこも含めてスフィンクス
Look at it. It's so creepy.
やりとり
Oh my god.
What was that?
Yeah. It's fucking teleported.
Teleports behind you. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, shinderu.
でもなんか一方で思うのは
Okay, so he said the journey. We'd like that to be part of the fun the players have dealing with the Sphinx and its riddles.
もらいたいなと思って
The journey to finding it might actually be the biggest mystery of all.
Okay.
Okay.
It almost looks like we're kind of along the coast here. I don't know if I'm seeing that correctly or not, but
Let's look. Let's do a little pre-game
yeah.
research.
maybe that's just in my head. I don't know. Just felt like a coastal kind of area.
スフィンクスとのこう謎々の
Probably totally wrong. It's probably up on a mountain.
Well, yeah. This looks like it could be missed from a coast or something, but yeah, it also could be.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Pretty
Yeah.
good with the. This is insane looking, dude.
This is crazy looking fucking attack.
でもなんか一方で思うのはそのスフィンクスっていう今回一つの目玉になってるような存在が、
Okay.
メインのゲーム進行と関係ないところに行ってる
Really?
関係ない
I love that, Chuff. I
関
love
係な
that.
く
That's so funny.
Just laughing at.
It's just like, yeah, this doesn't do anything for you. Like,
Oh.
besides, that's really cool. That's why people liked Melania and the
Oh,
whole
that's right. Yeah.
from Elden Ring. Is that was completely
do that.
that was completely optional, but it was so dense, you know. Like it was a dungeon, it was a boss, like the hardest boss in the game. So that's awesome that they're doing that here. I guess Dragon's Dogma
Yeah.
kind of came up with that originally. You know, I shouldn't attribute that to Elden Ring. I think that if this is in the first game, we found stuff just going out of our way to like get lost, you know, on our last
we
stream.
found that like
So,
that abbey the other day. That's right. Yeah.
yeah. And presumably there's other, we were told there's like 10 dragons. So we found
Oh
one
my
so
god.
far.
Yeah, that's
you know?
right. Well, to me, again, this is just like another mark of quality. You know, is that they're putting.
Yeah.
It's not just the bare bones. They're putting all this extra stuff for you to find and discover, and really feel like this is a living, breathing world that you're traipsing around in.
I love that they're doing it clearly from a place of like they're having fun, like they're like gleefully talking
Yeah,
about
that's
it,
a great
you know?
point.
They're
Absolutely.
like, you don't even have to do this. I just thought it was really cool to put it in the game.
It's a really fucked up thing. I just put it in the game.
はないんだけど、関係なくもなく
Oh, maybe not nothing at all. Okay.
いや非常になんでしょう特別なコンテンツなのに結構隅っこに
Is that the hint? It's such a special part of the game, but exists way off in its own corner, like corner of the map, maybe. Maybe, Mr. Developer.
You
Is
got it,
that
Jeff. You
what it
cracked
was?
the code.
いるんでなんかそういうのが他にも
いっぱいあるのね。
いっぱいいますよね。そう
Oh,
いう
that's interesting.
There's lots of other large monsters like that too, dude.
That's cool. Yeah. All right. So I guess what they're trying to tell us here, or one of the takeaways possibly, is that there's going to be a lot more stuff like this, just giant hidden encounters, and hopefully a lot of new ones too, just tucked away for you to find.
I'm getting vibes from the way that they're doing these release promos. It's kind of the same way as like Tears of the Kingdom was, where it was like
Yeah.
it was a trickle. It really was a trickle of like
Yeah.
information. And maybe it's a little bit more dripped out this time because it's an older game that they're making a sequel to.
Okay.
But like then when you played the game, it was so shocking how much they left out of the promotion.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's a great point, Jeff. I'm fascinated by that. Like, what aren't we seeing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Like,
now that
what-
I've been through that process, which you can go back and watch, like our early
Yeah.
streams, we did Tears of the Kingdom before we knew anything about these games, and like our shock as we're like, this exists in the game, and I just now that I've
Holy
been through
shit.
that one time, I just feel like that's happening here. And when he says stuff like there are a lot of other
Yeah, well,
large
it's
monsters like that.
I don't want to spoil it, but in Tears of the Kingdom, there's this whole other like part of the game that was just hidden
Yeah.
away. It feels like really well, at least. I didn't realize it until we played it, and even as we were discovering this huge hidden thing,
Yeah.
it was like kind of fucking blowing my mind. So I'll be curious to see what's hidden here.
I hope they're doing that with this, man. I want my jaw to hit the floor when I like get into this. We're reacting to everything, and I still feel like I'm just getting like everything that we can find content wise for this. Like, and I still feel like I just get the feeling I'm scratching the surface, and it's like deeper than I can even imagine. Like what's going on,
Yeah.
like the world and what's the
Well, even
content.
just a general question that I have for this game is like, how open is the map? You know, like how can you? Because the first game, it feels a little, it's open, but you know, there's kind of like corridors of openness through the
Yeah.
whole game, and I'm curious if they just kind of like crack that open fully or not. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
なんやろ
大型モンスター
う、そうなんですよ。あんまり詳しくは言えないんですけど、
But we've really gone all out. Wow.
All
Okay.
right.
はい。で、
Hope so.
スフィンクス、そっか、スフィンクスに全く出会わずクリアする人も多分。
I imagine there will be a lot of players who beat it without even. All right, this is big talk, man. This is big talk.
フィールドが広くてまあいろんな場所に
Sorry, I'm covering this. I'll work on this for the next reaction video with the subtitles. But the map is just so big, and while there's level design with places we want players to go in a certain
ど
order.
ういう順番でどんな敵にあってほしいみたいな思いはあるんでレベルデザインはしてるんですけれども
There's still characters
New
placed all the way
enemies,
off in a
slimes?
corner.
You see that?
Wait, what was that?
That's a totally new enemy.
みたいな思いはあるんで、レベルデザインはしてるんですけれども、
That's
What the
cool.
fuck? You got like slimes and like leeches and shit.
Oh my god.
あえてこいつに合わないように端っこに置いてあるとか。
Your character's on way off
オ
corners.
ープンワールドならではだと思うんですけれど。
We might have to, if they're talking like this and
fucking
this
game,
and
man.
this game is faithful to the original.
Yeah.
We might have to do like another stream or two of exploring, Jesse. I feel like we're like of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, which we do every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, by the way, quick plug. But I feel like we've missed so much because they told us,
Jeff,
they told us
we
this
have missed so much.
That is crazy. Like, for all I know, you're saying, hey, is that a new enemy? And we're going to get in the comments, no, that's on a beach.
No,
and you just
dumbass,
missed
it's been in the game forever.
Yeah. Dude, that's, yeah. So he said, okay, so he's saying, I think it's something so unique to open world games.
まあスフィンクスに限らず見つかんなくてもいいから見つけた時にめちゃくちゃ
We made a lot
Interesting.
that players don't necessarily need to find, but will be incredibly moved if they do find it.
感動するように作ろうみたいなのが多い。
はい
I'm so titillated,
ここはミ
Jeff.
ソなんです
No
よ
pun
見つかん
intended.
なくてもいいからっていう
That's the key. If there are parts of the game that you don't have to discover, you can beat it without
以上
finding
は見つか
them.
んなくてもクリアできるように作っちゃったりしてるもんで非常に
It's just so,
間違いない
it's such an extravagant
楽
waste.
なんだけどそれは
It
I
is,
kinda
but
love
it's
these two.
something we've done quite a lot this time.
結構やって
Oh, that's awesome.
All
Oh my
right.
god, man.
とこに行かなきゃ手に入らないものとかも結構用意されてるので。
そ
All right, well, sign me up, dude. I'm ready.
う
Let's
だから
go.
ねいろんな人がこういうのないんですかって言われたらもうあるんだけどね
A lot of times players may wonder if there is something that the game doesn't have, only for our reaction to be, actually it does. Oh, okay.
ことが多いかな
Well, you know what? All right, is that the end? Oh my gosh, there it is again.
Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true.
Somebody, please
Oh,
tell me.
good Lord.
Please tell me what is the gender of this thing. I need to know.
Jesse needs to not get canceled.
I need to know. Please tell me I didn't get trapped.
Oh my gosh. I think you're kind of screwed, Jesse. I think it's pretty clear at this point. Okay, but I just want to like touch on the last stuff he said. If they're leading with that as a streamer who like is very interested in playing one game for a long period of time and going all over the place as much as I can, challenge accepted. You know, like if you're like gonna
absolutely.
call, like that's like right up our alley, because it's like, you know, I don't want to just like rush through games that we play on stream, you know, just for a schedule. I would have no problem if it is like this, if it's really like that it's like there's all these different little things. I did it. I know I can do it because I did it off stream with Elden Ring last year. You know, that was an open world action RPG that I finally got into. I would have no, and we did it on stream with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, just kind of wandering all over the
did we?
place. But I would have no problem doing that, but taking it to the next level, just wandering everywhere until we just, I'll fill the map in if you want, you know, if it's really like that, we'll be here for 5 years. You guys will come back and we'll be like on the chapter 2, you know,
Well,
the story.
Again, I'm just so excited because these guys seem like they're having a fucking blast.
I know.
You know, they look like they really love what they've done. They didn't need to do any of this, and they fucking did it because they love their game and they love the job they're doing, and they love making all this stuff and just putting it out there for you to find and discover.
Yeah, I love when I hear like a game developer get excited. You know, it reminds me of like being as a kid and watching like,
he doesn't look like he wants to die, Jeff. I appreciate that.
yeah, it reminds me of when I was like a kid and teenager watching like Shigeru Miyamoto interviews, and he's like geeking out about like his own thing he did for the new Mario or Zelda game. Pre-Wii music, Shigeru Miyamoto. Pre-Wii music, Shigeru Miyamoto. You guys might be too. I don't know anyone out there that's old enough to remember the Wii Music E3 special. But pre that, it was like, oh man, this guy's super excited about what he cooked up. This is going to be awesome, you know?
Oh my God.
So
that's funny.
But yeah, on that note, we'll leave you with this creepy image to sear into your brain. And wonder what they put in the gender field when it fills out forms for its job applications online. But thanks for watching. We'd love to have you subscribe and join the Gaijin. What are we gonna do? The Gaijin. Something Sphinx themed.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know what's it gonna be. The last time was the Gaijin Legion.
The Gaijin Legion.
What's it gonna be?
The Gaijin Pharaohs, since it's Sphinxes. Okay, the Gaijin Pharaohs. I can't say the other thing I was gonna say that was tied to Egypt and Sphinxes because that would probably get us canceled. But like the Gaijin Pharaohs, the ones at the top of the pyramid.
There you go.
Come to the top of the pyramid and subscribe to Gaijin Hideout. Head to the top.
Well
get on
said.
top of the pyramid. Anyway, we stream Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST time. And or EST, don't need to say time. I'm tired. Sorry. And we're going to seamlessly transition into Dragon's Dogma 2 and streaming that when it comes out. And in the meantime, we have all kinds of reaction videos like this and for other action RPGs and JRPGs in general on our channel. Love to have you. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
See you.